planners and bullet journals, art projects, organized planner chic.
Well, hello, Planner Babes, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and select the bell for notifications. I publish 1 to 2 recorded videos per week on planning, junk journaling, craft room organization, and related shopping hauls. I also post an additional live video most weeks. And I want to thank all my Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. Well, thank you guys so much, and if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. Okay, Planner Babes, let's get started setting up this standard size traveler's notebook, which I have had for some time. My dear friend John Rush, who is Planning with John on YouTube and Instagram, gave this to me. It's from Coco Daisy. I've had it for a long time, and I've used it occasionally, and sometimes I just bring it out. So my husband and I, we just celebrated our 10th wedding anniversary, and we were supposed to go travel for that, but he wound up with double pneumonia. Thank you guys so much for praying for him. So we're still going, and I've done a few other trips, and I want to really set up this traveler's notebook to go on the next trip here in June and to junk journal while I'm there and plan and everything in this traveler's notebook. So we're going to start off just decorating the outside for this, and then you'll kind of see what I want to do on the inside and how I'm going to be using it to journal what I've done so far and what is going to be happening in these future excursions. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with decorating the outside with this. So I'm going to take this tassel off, and I'm going to make some pom-poms to hang off of this. I'm trying to remember where I got this one. Okay, why can't I get this off? Where I got this tassel, I tend to get them from Dollar Tree, but I don't think that's where this one came from. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. We're not worried about that right now. We're going to make a couple of pom-poms, and I'm just going to use my hand, and I'm going to try not to mess up this time, y'all, because sometimes I wind up doing it too tight, and then I also wind up cutting right here instead of pulling it off my hand and tying it. So I'm going to try to remember that to do it right now that I've said that out loud. Let's see how this turns out, you guys. So I'm going to speed this up. Okay, now I did not even think to count how many times I did that, but that is okay. And so now I'm just going to sit it down, and I'm going to tie around it. Hopefully that is enough times around, because I didn't even think about that. So I'm just going to slip this under here, and then try to get about the equal size. It doesn't have to be perfect, of my yarn in the middle, and then tie this tight in the center. And I think I did okay with getting that in the center well enough. So I'm just going to get this nice and tight. Oh, I'm messing up my nails. I'm going to show y'all about my nails in a minute. I just did them. I have a bad habit of doing them right before I do a video with you guys. All right, so now I'm going to do another. That's good and tight. And then just tie a really good knot. And then let's go ahead and cut where we can see the loops. Alrighty, I'm trying to find, it's really important to make sure you got your scissors through there. There we go. So you don't cut where you don't want to cut. Alright. And this is kind of that different kind of, I don't even know how to describe it. It kind of makes me think of Whoville type of yarn. So it's not going to look like a typical pom-pom. It's going to be a little bit kind of whimsical. And I actually really like it like this. So I like this look. So I didn't cut a piece right here, so I'm going to cut that. And then you just kind of trim it. if you want, if it looks a little too wild to you, which this one might look a little bit. It looks a little squirrely. So I pull that little piece out. And I'm just going to speed up kind of trimming this around also, you guys. All right, so that is the first one. I'm just going to take my awl and loosen up my, ooh, don't stab yourself like I just did. And loosen this up and stick my yarn through there really easily. And then I have one of my pom-poms. So I think I'm going to make this one go up high. And then I'll make the other one come down lower. Or I might just have it like this. And then I might decide to add something down here. And maybe not. But I think I want just a really cute little bow. I can kind of hang like this. And then I'll just trim the ends up close. And then if I don't want it to unravel, I just burn the little ends like this with, let's see, these are two little pieces, yeah. Keep it from unraveling. Just don't, yeah, that's a little black. That was not my intention. All right, and then I'm going to do another one in yellow, but I'm going to hang it down lower. Okay, now this one is a little bit bigger. I love the way these look. I love how they don't look like the typical one because they don't really round. You know, they just kind of flop, and I really like it. So I'm going to use that same elastic. The reason why I'm not using the other loop of elastic is because then it kind of pushes the whatever you're hanging from it toward the back, and I want it to more hang toward the front. So I'm going to stick it through there just like I did the other one and not stab myself this time. Thank you very much. And then this one I'm going to let hang longer, but not all the way down. So, and of course I can always trim this some more if I feel the need to. And then I'm going to let what would you call these? The arms of this hang down. I don't think I'm going to tie it in a bow. I don't know. Let's see. Sometimes you just don't know until you try it and see what you like. Because I thought I might want to hang some stuff from this. See how that kind of hangs like that. Maybe I want to put something on the end. I think I'm going to consider it. But let's see how it looks after I tie a little bow. So for right now, I'm going to leave it like this, but I may add some beads. We'll see as we go along, but I definitely know what I want to do next. Okay, now I want to use some of these Dollar Tree flowers, which I think are so absolutely beautiful. And I want to make a little charm using a couple of them. So what I want to do is take this is just a bottle that I have of some Liquitex, which is gloss varnish I use sometimes, and I want to make a backing for both of them so that I can also punch a hole. So I'm just going to trace around the bottom of this because I don't have a stencil that is this big, and I don't like using is it the protractor or I think it's the protractor. You know what, this is not even writing on this well because I just don't use it that well sometimes, and I get frustrated marking the wrong spot. So we're just going to do this. Yeah, so I'm going to need a couple of them for both of the flowers because I wanted this color theme, if you haven't noticed so far, is going to be pink and yellow. And so I'm going to cut, or not cut out, but I'm going to stick a pink and a yellow flower on here. And I think this is matte on the back. I really should have traced it on the back. Where it is matte, I believe, because then the pencil would have shown up a lot easier, because that was a bit of a struggle. So yeah, it's matte on the back. And see, now I've got that writing there. I didn't think about that. Oh well. So I'm going to cut this out and try to either hide the pencil or make sure that I erase it really well. So okay, I've cut them both out and I'm just going to put them on here. So, and these stickers stick really well, so that is awesome. Now I have to make sure I leave room to put a hole punch. So I think that works. Right there, I can put one, and right here, yay! Yay! It looks so good. So I'm going to put a hole punch, and then I'm just going to put some thread through them. I'm going to use a smaller punch. I wish I could remember where I got this, but I do not remember, y'all, because it's got a smaller hole. See? I like that. I wish I'd punched that a little bit further down, though. Ah, look, it's too close. Oh, no. I just said I felt like it was too close on the other one. Now look at that. Let's see if I can figure out something to do to fix that. Well, maybe I can just cut around it and do another hole. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll just make this one smaller. And then leave a place for a punch up here. Kind of change the shape a little bit. Yeah. And that'll be good because they'll have a little bit of a different look. They don't have to look exactly the same. Kind of gives it a little bit more of a creative look. I can get this bottom part to look like something. So it looks a little more like a teardrop. Now, let's see. Actually, I really kind of like that. So it'll look a little bit different. One will be kind of bigger than the other. Yeah, okay. So let's see if I can get a hole punch deeper in there. That's better. Okay. And then I'm just going to tie them. I think I'll tie them separately. We'll see, y'all. And I think it looks cute. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments below. Sorry. Be careful when y'all are doing this. Not to, I have a tendency to leave it burning too long. Just for a second is sufficient. Okay, that's how we look so far. Now I do want to add, I think, a couple of beads. So let's see what we got. So I got some really big wooden beads at Dollar Tree that I really like, that I feel like I'm not going to use all that often. So I want to go ahead and start to try to use them here, so that I think it still looks good, because this is a nice neutral color for the elastic. And then if I put this in here, I think it'll just bring that out just a little bit. So even though it's got a big opening, this yarn is pretty big. So I'm going to go ahead and twist it through there. And I think that will work. Yes. Now, if I knot it, let's see if I knot it, if it'll hold it enough. Okay, it looks like it'll hold if I don't tighten that knot up too much. Yeah, and I can cut some of this excess off so it looks a little bit neater. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do the other one. Okay, the outside is finished now, and I'm really happy with it. So let's go. Oh, actually, I want to add one more thing. So I went with some of my girlfriends and my mom on a little road trip to a small town. That's one of the things I'll be journaling in here as I go. Not today, but and they gave us this free pen at one of the stores, which isn't this beautiful? It's such a gorgeous rose gold. So thank you so much. The name of the store is Creations in Thread, Rickenburg, Arizona. So I think that just looks so stunning and would just look really good. Of course, it's kind of hidden, but I think once everything's in here, maybe it'll stick out a little bit, but maybe not. But it's really pretty. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and work on the inside. Okay, for a nail announcement break, you guys, I did not do a good job on my nails this time. I apologize for that. Just was in a hurry. But the colors, this one is, the brand is Cybella, and it's from Melaleuca. And the color is Cotton Candy. And then this one is from Dollar Tree, and it is LA Colors. And I don't have a number, but oh, here it is. It is Sugar Plum Fairy. Yeah, so I think it's pretty fun. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and continue with the inside. So I'm going to be using just a lot of little doodads and things that I have that I've gotten from some of my subscribers. Thank you so much, Etta. And also Craft and Cake with Billy. Yeah, thank you guys both for giving me these different things that are in here. And then I want to just kind of use some really pretty cardstock that I got from Dollar General. I did a haul that shared these, you guys, in the past, and I want to just use them as kind of backgrounds in here because some of my pieces are kind of smaller and I'll kind of have a white background, which is nice, but I still want to kind of have a little bit of color, I think. Okay, now we can put some little decorations in here, y'all. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the inserts. So I'm going to change the top of this insert because I started using it in December and thought I was going to be finished by March, but I'm not, clearly. So I'm going to cover it up with this. I'm going to use some of my Dollar Tree permanent double-sided tape. And then just using my bone folder to press it down, although I don't need to do that because this permanent double-sided tape is a bomb, y'all. So we'll put it right here. And then I'm going to put this one on the third. And then I'm going to put this insert that I created. Actually, a friend of mine did this, the plain with the, well, not plain, but this, put the pages together, the cardstock pages together as a gift one year. And then I added everything to it. So, and it's to hold scraps and papers for journaling and junk journaling. Yeah, I just really did it up in here. I did that in a video some time ago as well. If I can find it, because I can't remember which one this one was in, then I will put in an iCard for you guys. Yeah, and so I'm going to try to find the center of this, which I think is right about there. Yes, and then I'm going to just make that the fourth insert. And then I'm going to put this back in to serve eventually as a bookmark on this insert. Yeah, let's get you in here. Well, it turns out that these are too bulky to be here, which actually makes sense. So they need to be actual page markers like this. Yeah, so I'm going to just stick them in here somewhere. And then I'll put something else over there. Okay, you guys, here is how it turned out, and I love it! All the pink and yellow, which, by the way, pink is primarily my favorite color, and yellow is my husband's favorite color, and so that's why I'm really celebrating it with this. So yeah, so it's so pretty. I love it on the outside, you guys. And then here on the inside is how it turned out. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So fun, you guys. Look at it. It's so fat and juicy. So that's the first insert. Yeah, and that's the bookmark right there. And then this is this craft folder, which was Jane Davenport. I've had it for, probably 6 years. And then this is a blank insert, and with my beautiful goodies from some of my subscribers. And this bookmark that I made a long time ago from a greeting card my daughter gave me. And this scrap insert that I made in a video also a while back. That's all in there, and a few scraps. Here's the back. I can tuck stuff here and there. And my beautiful pen I just got. And yeah, this has had some, it's been on the road a little while, but I love it still, you guys. And it's fat, but it works. Yeah. Well, before we close today, I want to let you guys know that I am on Instagram at Organized Planner Chic, where I post all of my creative ventures and adventures. I also have 2 Facebook groups. The one for anyone around the world is called Organized Planner Chic Crew, and the local one is called Phoenix Planner Friends for Christ. Okay, everyone, I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and comment and share. It really helps my channel a lot, and it tells that YouTube algorithm to recommend my videos. You guys, please take care of your mind, body, and spirit, because when one area suffers, they all suffer. You guys continue to pray for me, and I'll continue to pray for you. And until next time, everyone, happy planning.